you guys, welcome back to the vlogs. Happy 2025. I guess this makes this the first vlog of the year. I'm currently in my pajamas because I just got home from Switzerland and Paris. Our annual New Year's Eve trip happened and I just got back home. I've been so jet lagged. I actually caught a really terrible flu also, so I've been kind of just like sleeping the past few days. I've been trying to like fight the jet lag and a flu at the exact same time. You can probably still hear it in my voice. So I've been just hanging out at home. I've been hanging out at home with Pips, really not doing anything. Just trying to get on this time zone and my personality back. So I'm feeling a lot healthier today. This is like the first day where I feel like I have a voice and I have the energy to really get back into the swing of things. So I thought I would motivate myself, bring out the vlog camera and kick off this week's vlog. I know it hasn't been the smoothest start to the year. If you guys are not aware of the LA fires, LA just has such a special place in my heart. So this situation really hit home and it was just a really terrible way to start the year. So hopefully this vlog brings some positive light into your life during these kind of shitty times. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to start off by that because I want to say Happy New Year, but of course I can't without addressing the obvious, which is the terrible, terrible wildfires that have happened in LA and like the Palisades and everything. So I hope this vlog will bring you a little bit of comfort. Today's the first day where I finally have the energy to do a load of laundry and get my sheets all nice and clean because I finally feel like I'm over the hump of the sickness and I really want to sleep in a fresh bed tonight. So let's do a load of laundry. I will say having a king mattress is like the best thing I ever did for myself in my adulthood. Like it was the best upgrade I could ever do for myself and I highly recommend. However, when I'm by myself, it is such a pain in the ass to strip down and put back together because it's so fucking big. Laundry load is in and I have a pile of dishes I could really get done right now. I feel like I'm on a roll right now with my energy, so I'm gonna be crazy and do the dishes too. Feeling kind of hungry and I've slowly got my appetite back after being sick for a few days. I just like completely lost my appetite. I don't know, I'm craving it, so I'm gonna listen to my body and make myself one of my snack plates.
And then something past.
Yeah, I'm down.
Special young lady on your flight, you know. My daughter's best friend.
All right, here's my little snack plate. Like, I truly make these like at least 4 times a week. Next day. The sun hasn't even risen yet. I'm still jet lagged, but I'm feeling so much better today, like world better today. So I'm really, really happy about that. It just so happens that I actually have a early morning meeting this morning. I look crazy, but I have a meeting this morning at 8 a.m., which is obviously earlier than usual. Usually my meetings are set 9 a.m. and after. Like I never have anything earlier than 9 really, unless it's like a specific situation like this morning. And I actually have a meeting with a company that's based in London because I'm actually hosting a trip, which I'm really excited about. You guys know I like love to host and I love to, you know, get people together. So it's like the brand's trip, but hosted by me. So I'm getting on a call with them, and the trip is going to be in London in the countryside next month. So obviously because of the time change, we're doing like a really early morning because for London it's probably like in the afternoon now for them. And then I have a ton of ads to film today. I'm so excited. Like I have so many amazing brand deals coming up with brands that I love so much, and they've been on my vision board for so many years, and I'm just really grateful that I'm really kicking off the year strong with some really great partners. And hopefully that's like kind of a look into this year. I mean, you guys know I only work with brands that I really love, but I've been working with a lot of the same brands for a long time, which I feel like is very normal, and I like to have like long-term partnerships. I'm also wearing a robe and my pajamas because I'm so cold. Like, I don't know why my house is so cold. I can't figure out my heating. Help. I'm telling you guys, my life hack is to take all of my meetings in front of my vanity. That way your makeup always looks amazing, and it's kind of a life hack. I don't know. I have like a full ass office downstairs, but I still prefer to take my meetings here. I'm just taking out my hair rollers. This is my lazy girl hack. I only do the top layer of my head if I don't have the time to do the rest of it, which I didn't today. I mean, I actually totally did have the time. I just didn't really want to do it. But look at that. And I only used 2 rollers on my entire head. Look at that volume. These are the acquired style Luxie hair rollers. They come in the little pack that she sells. I don't know if it's still available, but you can honestly get them anywhere. You can get them on like Amazon or whatever. But honestly, these rollers have been such a game changer for my volume and hair. I'm on second day hair also, so this kind of gave my hair some life that it did not have. Filming a reels right now, so I have my little trusty tripod. I have my assistant right here, keeping an eye, making sure everything's in check. Oh, and she wants to go in the closet. Yeah, this is kind of the current situation for the first ad that I have to get done. And let's see how it goes. I'm really in my self-care era. If you guys didn't know, if you guys couldn't tell. And if you watched the last vlog, then you saw my like big Current Body Skin red LED mask light, which I've been using a ton and I love it. But I also just got this new gadget and now I can't find it. Here it is. Okay, so this is the SLNY. I don't know if that's pronouncing it correctly, but it basically is a mini version of like the big mask, and I'm obsessed with red light therapy and just like really trying to do the most for my skin. It comes with these little goggles, which I think is so hilarious. I think it's optional, I'm gonna be honest with you. However, for the tutorial today, I'm gonna show you guys. So you put on the goggles and you hold down the button and it gives you the red light. And then if you click it again, it gives you the blue light. And if you guys didn't know, the blue light is for bacteria and acne. All you really do is go around your face like this. It's on an automatic 10-minute timer, so you know exactly for how long you're doing it. You're only allowed to be doing it for 10 minutes a day. Anyway, I just thought I'd share because I'm obsessed and y'all need it, okay? Oh, hi, Pips. Wanna say hi? I'm just hanging here by my fireplace, and I'm assuming if you've clicked on this vlog, you're either a long time watcher or you're clicking on because I did say that I was going to talk about the closing of my business, Emma's Olives, and I actually made this decision in 2024, so I feel like I've been kind of like mourning the business for a little while now in private. It's kind of like a breakup. I would say when you close down a small business that you've really like put your heart and soul into, and if or when you decide that it may not be the right fit anymore, or you look into like the future, which is kind of like was my situation, which I'll kind of get into. It's a very similar feeling to when you break up with a really great guy who does nothing wrong. There was no infidelity. It's just you realize that maybe he wasn't the right fit for you long term, which you guys know I've also been through, but it's a very similar feeling. So that's why I feel like I didn't want to talk about it for a little bit, and I kind of wanted to like keep it to myself and keep it private for a couple months. But I did want to start off the year kind of announcing it and sharing it with you guys and officially closing the doors. I can really, you know, open up that space and allow for new opportunities and allow for new growth. Also, if you are watching on YouTube, honestly, put some headphones in, go on a hot girl walk. This can kind of be like a little podcast segment within this vlog, because I feel like I just wanted to be like a chit chat and kind of just be like open and vulnerable with you guys about why I wanted to close down the business, and why I kind of came to that decision. I also feel like it's a very relatable topic for a lot of young women, and I know all of you watching, most of you watching, are young women around my age who are still trying to figure out their careers and, you know, are going through the same things as I am. I don't know, and I kind of just want to be that example, and show that it's okay if you change your mind. I've made this business super public. The backing of my business and the whole marketing of my business is my personal brand and my personal accounts. And, you know, you guys were my customers at Emma's Olive. So of course there's like a responsibility behind that of like explaining, I guess, my decision making. It's honestly just, I've changed a lot in my 20s. I feel like my goals have changed. They're probably going to continue to change. I'm a completely different person than I was, I feel like 2.5, 3 years ago when I started this business. And the goals for the business just, I guess, don't align with kind of where my life has headed. As you guys know, I now live in Paris part-time, and that's been like a huge factor. My warehouse for Emma's Olives is down in California. I have not been to California in a very long time, so that's been really hard to like not be as involved. I also know that the founder life is very glamorized on social media. It was even glamorized for me, like I even fell for it. Constantly get people in my ear, like if you don't make something tangible, if you don't build a business that's tangible and that's not on social media, you're gonna lose your job, you're gonna become irrelevant, you're gonna be out of a job because Instagram's gonna go away, all these things, blah, blah, blah. I mean, it's no one's fault but myself for kind of, falling into the pressure and allowing it to affect my decision making on like what kind of businesses I want to start, and I guess how quickly I jumped into starting businesses. But yeah, there are obviously a lot of factors behind the scenes that a lot of people don't see that comes with running a small business. I have partners, I have a whole team, I have livelihoods to pay for, and what we were selling was food products, which is a whole other ball game. And it wasn't that I couldn't continue the business. Like, I love Emma's Olives. The product's incredible. Like, I back my product and I think it was an incredible business. I loved the marketing, I loved the visuals, I loved the creativity. Everything you saw in that business, like, I had hands on. Like, my heart and soul was truly poured into that business, and I really am proud of it. Like, it is an accomplishment in itself. I want to be clear that I made the decision to shut it down because I kind of looked into my future, and I think I'm just like nearing the age of 30. I'm really kind of figuring out what I want for myself in my life, what's important to me. And that includes like finances, where my money's going. Like, running a business is not cheap, you guys. Like, running a business is one of the biggest investments I've ever done for myself. I really had to ask myself the question of, do I want to continue to invest in a business, or do I want to be investing in other things like a home for myself? I just don't think I was willing to make that sacrifice where I'm at currently in my life. But yeah, I just really wanted to thank you guys first and foremost for supporting the business and believing in my idea from the beginning. They're the best olives in the world, and I still back that. But yeah, I just like really appreciate you guys for always, continuing to, support me on my dreams and my goals and my ventures. I feel like I'm such an entrepreneur at heart. And that's just kind of how life goes. Like, some businesses work, some businesses don't. Yeah, I hope that kind of explains my reasonings and kind of like my decision making. I feel like I could go so much deeper into these conversations of kind of like the societal pressures behind it being a small business owner, and having the pressures of not only being, a creator, but a founder or a business owner on top of the business that I've already made for myself, which is of course like my personal brand that has been successful for almost a decade now. And not allowing that to be enough, I guess. I think that a lot of people don't think that's enough to be, a successful business. You need to have all these different ventures on the side. And I think I'm just like coming to the realization and coming to my own realization, I guess, that that's really not the case. Okay, so what does this mean for the future? I have no idea. I'm gonna be completely honest. I have no idea what I really want to do with the brand. Although the food products, like the olive, the brine, and all the food products are no longer going to be sold, we still have the Dirty Martini Club, which has been like a fun passion project for me along the side of that business. Potentially I'll continue, and I know you guys love it, and I love it too. Like, I wear it all the time. After this decision and after it's public, I kind of just want to take some time to really decide what my next move is. I wanted to allow for more opportunity and that energy to be put somewhere else. like the vlogs. Oh, and I also wanted to mention all of the product that was left over. We decided to donate the remaining product to the LA wildfires, to food banks. Since our warehouse is based in LA, it just made the most sense. And I just thought it was a perfect opportunity to help out down there. Because of course we were based in LA. But yeah, I hope this at least helped one person potentially, you know, make a decision, make a hard decision for sure, but make the right decision for themselves because they know it's kind of right for themselves and for their future. So, but yeah, thank you guys again for all your support over the past few years. Like, it's been the funnest few years doing this brand and growing it, and, you know, doing the community events and the influencer events and the pop-ups and all the things. Like, none of it went to waste. Like, it truly were such amazing experiences for me and learning experiences. And I'm definitely gonna take everything that I learned in the Emma's Olives venture into whatever I do next.